1. When developing a professional development program for school leaders, which strategy best supports adult learning? A. Delivering long lectures with minimal interaction. B. Using case studies and collaborative problem-solving exercises. C. Assigning only textbook readings. D. Repeating basic theory without application. 2. The district leader notices inconsistent instructional coaching practices across schools. The most effective approach is to A. Allow each coach to use their own methods without guidance. B. Develop district-wide coaching protocols and provide training for consistency. C. Eliminate instructional coaching entirely. D. Post a memo and expect compliance. 3. Which evaluation method best measures principals' ability to implement equity-driven initiatives? A. Multiple-choice quiz on policy definitions. B. Observations of school action plans and data analysis results. C. Written test on district mission statements. D. Survey about preferred leadership styles. 4. Aligning curriculum goals across multiple schools ensures A. Faster student testing cycles. B. Coherence and equity in instructional expectations district-wide. C. Competition among schools for resources. D. Reduction of teacher collaboration. 5. When communicating new state accountability regulations to school leaders, the district leader should A. Send a memo with the legal text only. B. Provide a summary with practical implications for school improvement planning. C. Avoid discussion until the audit date. D. Expect principals to interpret laws independently. 6. Incorporating case studies of successful turnaround schools in leadership training helps. A. Entertain participants with anecdotes. B. Translate theory into actionable strategies for real school settings. C. Lengthen training without benefit. D. Distract from compliance content. 7. Which approach best prevents cognitive overload during data-driven decision-making workshops? A. Presenting all datasets simultaneously. B. Sequencing data review by priority indicators and focusing on key trends. C. Assigning leaders to memorize all data tables. D. Eliminating data review entirely. 8. When evaluating district professional development effectiveness, which metric is most meaningful? A. Number of sessions offered. B. Improvement in student achievement and teacher practice indicators. C. Attendance count alone. D. Number of slides in presentations. 9. Which communication technique best engages experienced school leaders? A. Ignoring their experience to ensure standardization. B. Facilitating peer-to-peer dialogue to share best practices. C. Providing only prescriptive directives. D. Discouraging questions to maintain control. 10. Conducting a district-wide needs assessment before launching a new initiative primarily helps to A. Determine central office workload. B. Identify gaps in practice and align resources strategically. C. Shorten initiative timelines arbitrarily. D. Avoid post-implementation feedback. 11. Which mentoring approach builds sustainable leadership capacity among new principals? A. Giving quick answers without explanation. B. Guiding reflection and encouraging evidence-based decision-making. C. Doing the work for the principal. D. Avoiding challenging situations. 12. How can a district leader reinforce compliance with child protection policies? A. Reading the policy once at orientation. B. Conducting scenario-based drills and monitoring reporting procedures. C. Posting the policy in the staff room only. D. Relying on teachers to self-study without accountability. 13. A district leader modifies professional development content mid-year based on feedback surveys. This reflects A. Summative evaluation. B. Formative evaluation leading to instructional adjustment. C. Ignoring established curriculum. D. State-mandated intervention. 14. Which is a key requirement for district curriculum approval? Alignment with state standards and federal regulations. B. Most entertaining delivery method. C. Shortest possible pacing guides. D. Curriculum based solely on principal preferences. 15. Integrating peer-led workshops into district leadership programs helps. A. Eliminate the need for central office training. B. Foster collaboration and build collective leadership skills. C. Extend the calendar unnecessarily. D. Create unhealthy competition. 16. In designing district assessments, validity is ensured by A. Aligning test items with instructional objectives and standards. B. Randomly generating items with no objective alignment. C. Including only basic recall questions. D. Using items from unrelated subjects. 17. Which method best measures retention of crisis management protocols among school leaders? A. Post-training quiz only. B. Follow-up simulation drills months after initial training. C. Tracking meeting attendance. D. Asking for verbal affirmation of understanding. 18. Why is scenario-based learning effective for training on student discipline policy? It shortens the training session. B. It allows leaders to apply policy language to realistic cases and practice judgment. C. It eliminates the need for reference materials. It relies solely on memorization. 19. When presenting a new teacher evaluation framework, the district leader should A. Demonstrate each component and model evidence collection. B. Distribute the rubric without explanation. C. Expect principals to interpret independently. D. Skip demonstrations to save time. 20. Vertical alignment in district curriculum design ensures A. Concepts progress logically across grade levels for coherent learning. E. Topics are taught randomly. C. Each school sets independent goals without alignment. D. Complexity stays constant across grades. 21. If a principal repeatedly fails to follow safety drill protocols, the district leader should A. Publicly criticize during a principal's meeting. B. Diagnose barriers and provide targeted coaching with accountability measures. C. Ignore the issue to avoid conflict. D. Reduce the number of required drills. 22. To maintain compliance, district leaders must regularly A. Review state mandates and revise policies accordingly. B. Keep policies unchanged for consistency. C. Remove compliance references to streamline manuals. D. Avoid monitoring schools to save time. 23. The main goal of formative assessment in leadership development is to A. Assign final scores. B. Provide ongoing feedback to improve performance before summative evaluation. C. Reduce workload. D. Determine certification eligibility. 24. Which strategy best addresses varying experience levels among school leaders? A. Offering differentiated professional learning pathways. E. Delivering identical content regardless of context. C. Limiting interaction to maintain control. D. Focusing solely on veteran leaders. 25. Fair and reliable district leadership evaluations are achieved by A. Aligning criteria with district goals and state leadership standards. B. Using arbitrary measures. C. Avoiding observation data. D. Evaluating only on student test scores. 26. Why must district leaders stay updated on federal education law changes? Example, ESSA. A. To keep district policy and practice legally compliant. B. To add unrelated initiatives. C. To shorten school year calendars. D. To reduce stakeholder involvement. 27. Which mentoring feedback style most supports growth? A. Balanced specific feedback recognizing strengths and addressing needs. B. Focusing only on what went wrong. C. Ignoring progress. D. Offering only praise with no guidance. 28. The purpose of summative evaluation in a district initiative is to A. Provide final data on initiative effectiveness and inform future planning. B. Continuously adjust during implementation. C. Encourage open brainstorming. D. Avoid future accountability. 29. The risk of not updating district curriculum regularly is A. Greater alignment with new standards. Outdated content leading to student learning gaps and accountability issues. C. Reduced workload for teachers. D. Improved compliance. 30. To manage complexity in district data dashboards, leaders should A. Simplify displays to focus on key metrics and use visuals effectively. B. Show all possible indicators at once. C. Avoid visuals completely. D. Provide raw data with no analysis. 31. How can a district leader ensure equitable principal support across schools? A. Schedule regular coaching cycles and document follow-up actions for each principal. B. Prioritize only the highest performing schools. C. Provide generic group feedback without individualization. D. Limit support to struggling schools only.